Enjoying the Singapore Airport. This is a John's retirement travel blog production. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer and colder, so it's time to make our annual trip from Arcata, California, south to the Philippines. This trip had a couple of potential problems. They seemed to work out okay. But the first one was we were leaving on a Wednesday, and the beginning of that day was the first day of the federal government and the U.S. shutdown. So we didn't know if it would be harder to get the flights and for all the transport things that the government helps with. And that was one of the concerns. The other was we left on Wednesday, and on Tuesday there was a large earthquake on the northern part of Cebu Island, which is the island we were going to. One friend said, "Oh, you need to cancel." That would have been a big mistake, because now it's harder to fly there. And as it turned out, Cebu City really didn't have any problems with the earthquake. 100 miles away from the epicenter, things were built well, and everything went nice. The only change is that a whole lot of people canceled their flights, so restaurants and the malls are sort of quieter than they would normally be. But the plane we were on, going from Singapore to Cebu, was pretty much packed. Singapore is known for having a top world-class airport. As you can see in the pictures here, there's a waterfall we couldn't quite make it to because we'd already been checked into departing when we got there. But it's a really beautiful airport. If you have time to spend there, I certainly recommend it. We didn't go everywhere because that flight that took us from San Francisco to Singapore was 16 and a half hours, and we just, we didn't want to go around too much. We wanted a little bit of a break. One thing I can say about this airport, it is very long. We arrived on one side and walked to the other side where our departing gate was from. So it's a long walk, but a beautiful walk. And it was, after sitting for over 16 hours, it was good to get up and be moving around. We flew out of our small town airport, this time at Arcata, which went to San Francisco. It was a little late leaving Arcata, but we got there in time for our trip to Singapore. And I highly recommend if you can make a flight like that. Otherwise, you have to rent a car and drive to San Francisco, cross the bridge, figure out how to deal with the toll, then load everything to the car rental return place and move all your stuff. Since we were traveling, we're going to be gone in Cebu for quite a while. We're bringing lots of stuff. It was nice just to drop it off at the airport in Arcata and pick it up in Cebu, and it's all right, ready waiting for us. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video.